Hey everyone, it's your favorite coach, Betty with Nelson Career Curators. How are you? Right. So I am so excited because today, if you've seen our ads, we are going to be talking about the top 10 money-making careers without a degree. Okay, yes, that's right. Every career doesn't necessarily require a degree. Okay, and so today we want to share 10. There are way more than 10, but we're going to just start you off with the top 10. For those of you who are not familiar with Nelson Career Curators, we are a career coaching firm, and we help you with career management, resume writing, just to name a few, and executive coaching. So please visit our website, www.nelsoncareercurators. Please make sure you follow on our page. Follow us on our page here on Nelson Career Curators. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And so every Friday we have a live and we discuss different topics. And I typically have a special guest, but today the special guest is myself and you, okay? So hello everyone, thank you so much for joining. So today we're going to talk about 10 specific jobs or jobs that you can make a career out of without having to go through your 4 years of school, earning a 4-year degree, or advancing your degree to an MBA. Okay, so I will be looking over, and that's because I'm looking at my notes just to make sure we stay on track. I typically allocate 30 minutes on our IG live, so I just want to be respectful of our time. Okay. So number one, the first one, and you guys can totally look this up because some of these titles I was like, wow, really? I didn't even know that. And some of them I did, but I wanted to take a deeper dive in making sure that I had all the information. So the first one is becoming a commercial pilot. Yes, and as we're doing this live, you can go and Google it if you want to and drop a comment. But if you want to become a commercial pilot, you actually do not require a 4-year degree. So that is correct. You don't need a 4-year degree. You do absolutely need a license. Obviously, you need to know how to fly a plane, so you need to get trained for that. But if you love to travel, or if you love planes and you have a curiosity for that, and possibly becoming a commercial pilot may be in the works for you. That's something you might want to look into without necessarily having to earn a 4-year degree. Okay, and I wanted to talk to you all about some numbers as well, and we'll go into that in just a bit. Oh, well, no, we can do that right now. So how much does a commercial pilot earn without a degree? Well, they actually earn a 6-figure income. The median is $99,999 a year, and they are projected to increase. The expected new openings by 2028 is expected to increase. So that is something that you may again want to look into. So number one of our 10 money-making careers which do not require a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree is commercial pilot. Okay. So the next one, I'm going to go into healthcare a little bit. So occupational therapy assistant. If you want to become an occupational therapy assistant, this does not require a 4-year degree. Okay. And the median salary for an occupational therapy assistant is $60,000 a year. Okay. And when I looked up the unemployment rate for an occupational therapist assistant, non-applicable. So they're not projecting that there's there's any issues as it pertains to unemployment for that type of position. Okay, and so job openings are expected at just a little under 15,000 job openings for an occupational therapist assistant by 2028. So again, if that's something you want to go into healthcare and you're wanting to learn more about that, that is an option. I'm going to stick on healthcare and go to the next one. A respiratory therapist. A respiratory therapist does not require a 4-year degree. Yes, that is right. They do not require a 4-year degree. And the median salary for a respiratory therapist is also at $60,000 a year. Now, some of us who do have a 4-year degree don't earn, the realization is that we don't earn $60,000 degree, $60,000 a salary a year, right? And you went through college and you have all this, these loans and not being able to earn $60,000 a year. Now there is an alternative. You can become a respiratory therapist, don't have to do a 4-year degree, and you can get started at $60,000. So not too shabby. Okay. So moving on into a different field, for those of you who love working with your hands. Okay, plumbers do not require a 4-year degree. Yes, a plumber does not require a 4-year degree, guys. And I personally know a plumber who does very well, and he is very great at what he does. And guys, yeah, you don't require a degree to have to become a plumber, okay? And is a plumber necessary? Absolutely necessary, you guys. So I'm going to look at the median. Now, this is the median salary. This doesn't mean that's what you're actually starting at. They're averaging what a plumber makes yearly. And so here, the median, they have it at $53,000 a year. $53,000 a year. And expected new job opening by 2028, 68,200. 68,200 is the projected new job opening by 2028. And you don't need a degree to become a plumber. So what that means is the demand for plumbers is going to increase, okay? So you might want to consider that. Well, how many did I name so far? We're probably going to run through this pretty quickly. So, okay, so I have another one. Dental hygienists do not need to earn a 4-year degree. A dental hygienist does not require a 4-year degree, okay? So the median salary for a dental hygienist is $74,000 a year. $74,000 a year for a dental hygienist. The unemployment rate for a dental hygienist is 0.6%. That's awesome, you guys. That's awesome. That means that and now, so the expected new job opening by 2028 is 23,700. By 2028, there'll be new job openings for a dental hygienist. By year 2028, though, so the demand will become higher and higher. So again, not a 4-year degree needed. These salaries are pretty good. Can you pay your bills with that? I think so. Can you build a career with that? I think so, but it doesn't matter what I think at this point. Is what do you think for you guys? For those of you who are in the comments, are any of these positions attractive to you? Are you surprised at the list so far? And I'll just do a quick recap. So we talked about a commercial pilot, which does not require a 4-year degree. I talked about a plumber, does not require a 4-year degree. Respiratory therapist, occupational therapy assistant, also does not require a 4-year degree. Dental hygienist, either. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Laura. You're saying you're surprised. Yes. There's so many, and I'm covering 10 on this live today, but there are so many more. Okay. It says, yes, I'm surprised. There's so many more positions that are available that do not require a 4-year degree. So can you build a career you love? You absolutely can build a career you love outside of a degree, okay? All right, so here's another one. This one, maybe you already knew this, right? So a nail technician does not require a 4-year degree, okay? Do we need them? Ladies, yes. And some of you gents, yes. We need nail technicians. And they don't require a 4-year degree, okay? So while the median income is less than what I stated before, that is an option if you love to do nails. That's something you can consider without having to go into a 4-year degree. The unemployment rate for a nail technician is 1.8%. Very low, again, very low, you guys, 1.8%. So you can become a nail technician and you can be in high demand. And actually the expected job opening for nail technicians are at 15,700. That means they're projecting 15,700 new job openings for a nail technician. And the average salary there is 25,000, okay? That's the median. So let's go back. Okay, here's another one. A licensed financial advisor. Yes. Licensed financial advisor. What do you need? A license. Do you need a degree? No. You don't need a degree to become a licensed financial advisor. Okay. I think I knew that one. I knew that one. So licensed financial advisors do not require a degree. Okay. And so, yeah, the average salary for a financial advisor is $60,000 a year. Okay, so you can pass the test, you become an advisor. Now there are different type of advisors, but again, that is an option if you wanted to go into that. It's a lucrative business, right? And you don't require a career. Okay. Also, insurance, so insurance sales agents don't require that. They don't require a 4-year degree. Hello. So insurance sales agents do not require a 4-year degree, and the median for them is $50,600 a year. The expected new job opening by 2028 is 48,300 job openings for an insurance sales agent, and you don't have to go through 4 years of school to become one. Now, going up the scale in the salary, I also found MRI technicians. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong title. It's an MRI technologist. An MRI technologist does not require a degree, okay? And you can totally make a career of this. And what is the median salary? $59,000, so just a little under $60,000, right? The unemployment rate for a MRI, I'm mixing these here. Let me retract, okay? Let me correct that. So the MRI technologist, median salary is $71,000, okay? Big difference. The median salary is $71,670, okay? And the expected new job openings by 2028 are 4,300. Okay, so if you're considering becoming an MRI technologist, you can earn a really great income. Again, some of these incomes, you guys, without a degree, that's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. A lot of times we have a discussion and we think that just because you have a degree, you're supposed to earn a certain salary, but it just turns out that someone without a degree who does have a skill, a specific skill, which is an MRI technologist, can earn $70,000 a year, right? And not have to go through 4 years of university or 4-year worth of school. So that's an option. Okay, web developers do not require a 4-year degree. Okay, so if you wanted to consider becoming a web developer, the median salary is $69,430 a year, and the expected new job opening by 2028 is 20,000 new job openings by 2028 for web developers. Okay, so that's if you're really good with that, that's an option. Okay, and man, I think I went over 10. I'm gonna have to recap, guys. I'm gonna have to go back and recap all the positions. As I mentioned, there are way more, but I wanted to at least share 10 with you today of some of the jobs, careers that you can build without a 4-year degree. And the reason I wanted to cover this topic is sometimes oh, thank you. Okay, I did. I covered 10. Thank you. So the reason I wanted to cover these topics is sometimes I come across some of my clients who feel a little apprehensive about going for certain positions or growing in your personal career out of fear that maybe I don't have that type of degree, or maybe I need to go back to school to earn more to have more credits, or earn a master's, earn a PhD, just so that I can continue to earn a higher income salary. But that is not the case. Actually, you do not have to have a degree to build a career, okay? And yes, I also understand that not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone wants to be a business owner, and that's okay. And for the folks who do not want to be a business owner and you don't want to be an entrepreneur, there's nothing wrong with that. But you also don't want to do the traditional 4 years of college. You're not really interested in a 4-year degree situation, or having the college experience, as we call it. There are other things that you can do. There are absolutely other things you can do. Just got to do your research. There's so many guys. I'm scrolling here to see if I can share one more. I'll share one more. Paralegal. Paralegals do not require a 4-year degree. Yeah, that's right. So paralegals do not require a 4-year degree, and their median income is $59,000 a year, and that really depends on which company you work with. And if you look up some of these institutions and any of these job titles are interesting to you, do your research. Some institutions offer certificate courses for some of these titles that I mentioned, right? Real estate broker, you don't need a 4-year degree. You don't need that. Purchasing agent, so folks who are doing wholesaling, retail, don't require that. If you're really great with coding, computer network support specialist, that's also another option. Okay. So I can go on and on and on about all the different positions that are available, but you absolutely do not need to have a degree for all of these positions. Nurses, okay? Nurses, so let me be specific what type of nurse. Licensed practitioner, practical nurse, so LPNs don't require a 4-year, they don't require a degree, but you can become a nurse, right? And they make a very great income. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to go through so far. Okay, so that's it. I think I covered it all. Any questions? Any questions, you guys? Maybe you know some. Do you all know any other any careers that you're familiar with that you feel or know don't require a degree? Anyone? Okay, don't all go at once. Not a big deal, not a big deal. I know it's a lot to digest, it's a lot. And there are ways for you to build a career for yourself, a real respected career. Yes, that's right. KSAC, right? They're counselors. Yes, tax preparers, absolutely. So let me go back. So for CASAC, they are, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but they're counselors for alcohol and drug abuse, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. They do not require, they don't require a 4-year degree. Tax preparers don't require degrees. That's right. So it looks like the more specific the skill, the higher the demand, right? Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes. So the more specific the skill, the higher the demand. And I think now is a really great time to explore what are some of the ways that I can really build a career, maybe without having to go to a 4-year institution. If you want, and I'm not anti a degree or pro degree, I just want to make sure that we open up the dialogue a little bit further to understand what is a career. A career doesn't have to be the job that you're working right now. It's a long-term goal. You're building for this, okay? It's a long-term goal. You may be at a job right now, but you're looking to make sure that it's in alignment with what you want to do long-term. There's so many things that you can be doing here that you don't have to go to college to do them, okay? And so therefore you don't need to feel as if, man, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to because I'm not in college. That's just not the case. And a lot of these higher institutions now have advanced certificates. If you pay attention to their website, they have some advanced certificates where you can leverage the institution's name, right? Just to name a few, there's DePaul, Northwestern, St. John's. If you go, again, if you Google it, or if there's some, or your alma mater, if you've already earned a degree, you want to go back and you're thinking about, well, maybe I do want to further my education, but I don't necessarily want to spend another 2 years, etc. Then go back to your alma mater and see what type of certificates they're offering, advanced certificates, even credentials. Loyola, yes, that's a great example. Thank you. Offer other careers. And I mean, we're on social media, so I guess I can touch on that a little bit, right? As a business owner, I look for a great social media strategist, and I need them to produce results. And I have one, luckily, who's doing that. But you don't need a degree to be a great social media strategist, a great social media brand. You just need to have the eye and creativity and the discipline. Hampton University, awesome resource. Hampton University have advanced certificates. You guys go look up these schools so you can see what options are available, okay? The more specific the skill, the more marketable you will be. And if you're not necessarily looking for a job, right? Maybe, you want to build a career and you want to further your education, this is a great way, you guys. You can look it up, okay? Look these up. So I think that's on time. That's time. I don't know what time it is. I think that's it. Okay. There we go. It's time. So those are the top 10, guys. Those are the top 10 that I shared with you as far as, and thank you for those of you who are on the chat for sharing some of the institutions that have advanced certificates available to you right now, and also sharing some other job titles that you're aware of that don't require a 4-year degree. So to answer the question, can I build a career? I've been posed this several times as a career coach. Can I realistically build a great career without a 4-year degree? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It'll require some research. The strategy is still the same. We plan for what we're looking for, and you definitely can get it done, okay? So, I am your favorite coach, Betty with Nelson Career Curators. Thank you guys so much for joining our live today, this Friday. Please have a safe holiday weekend. And if you have any questions after this live, feel free to comment, share, send us a DM. If you have any other questions, if you want to work with us, please hit the link on our page. Again, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay, yeah. And you can visit our website to check out a little bit of what we're doing. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So www.nelsoncareercurators. We're so glad to have you. And so next week, we will have a special guest. And, you know, I love surprises. So we'll let you know what our next topic is of discussion. Okay, thank you for joining, guys. Bye.